Hi, folks. Ian here, and welcome to another episode of Naboo Insider. Today, what I want to cover off on is how quickly are you growing your wealth? I want to ask you a question, may make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, but how much passive income do you have that you're generating at the moment through your investments? And then I want to give you a quick update on what's happening with the development in Naboo. So let's go, shall we? Question: how would you like to see your wealth double every 3.5 years? Do you think it's possible? Well, I perhaps will be able to show you how a simple plan can make this a reality. Now, before I do that, for those of you that don't know me, 30 seconds about me. So at least you know the guy that's having a conversation with you. My background: I've been a business consultant for nearly 20 years, owned a very successful business school, helped thousands of business owners around the world. Also wrote a very successful book, and more importantly, I'm a property investor and real estate agent. I've been investing in property since I was 19 years of age. So, these are just a few of the properties that I've invested in over the years, and I have a decent property portfolio now. And the goal that I always have with my properties is for them to, of course, have good appreciation, but also to provide me with passive income. Okay. Now, that's allowed me to live a life that maybe I've had more than my fair share of success. But right now, I live a blessed life, ladies and gentlemen. And let me just, there we go. So, this is where I live these days. And so, um, the reason why I'm living here is because I have an income in the background that I don't have to work for. And because I have that income, I'm able to live a very nice life. And I have to be honest, I very rarely leave my horse property these days. Okay, so this is why I want to get serious with you. And if you had a piece of pen and paper right now, you wrote down how much passive income you're generating through your investments, what would the answer be? Okay, so what I want to do is give you a plan that could help you grow that passive income so that you don't have to keep working for your wealth. Does that make sense? So, with that in mind, let me go back to my tutorial. So, there's a simple rule in the universe. Maths is not my best subject, but it's referred to as the rule of 72. And what that rule does is if you divide the returns from your investment into the number 72, it will tell you how long it will take for that investment to double. Okay? So if you were getting 10% per annum on an investment, it would take you 7.2 years to double your money. Does that make sense? So let's use property as an example. If you bought a apartment, and in Australia you're looking at probably 550,000 to buy an average apartment, say, the average capital gain in Australia is 6.7%, and the average net yield, I'm talking about after you pay those greedy real estate agents and the management fees and the maintenance and the body corps and the insurance, and you advertise for tenants and you don't have tenants in your apartment because it's vacant, all of those joys that you have with a property, you get generally an average net yield of 3.9%. That's the average in Australia. So your total return for the year would be 6.7% capital gain plus the 3.9% yield, which gives you 10.6% return per annum. Now, if you divide that into 72, it'll take you 6.79 years for you to double your money. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, I'm not taking tax into account here, ladies and gentlemen, but I hope you get the idea. Now, let's have another scenario. Invest that same 550,000. The average capital gain in Thailand over the last 12 years is 5.45%. The average yield projected for Naboo Luxury Resort in Jomtien is between 12 and 15%. So I'm going to put 15% here because it keeps the numbers even. The annual return on your investment then is your capital gain of 5.45% plus the 15% yield that you get, and then you have 20.45% total return for the year. Divide that into 72, and you're doubling your money every 3.52 years. So consider this. Your investment in Naboo is managed 24/7 by Wyndham Hotels, the largest hotel chain in the world. You're going to be receiving 8% per annum, paid quarterly until it's handed over in December 25 to Wyndham. Your projected yields are between 12 to 15% net, so there's no other outgoings. That's your money they deposit into your account. And you're going to get a capital gain that will probably of about 5.45% or even better the way things are going in Thailand. And the best news, you don't have to pay $550,000 for an apartment. They start from just $88,000. How's them eggs? So really, the question is, how quickly do you want to double your money? Because with a typical investment, you've got to manage it, you've got the outgoings, and you'll probably double your money in maybe 7 years, often 8 or 9 years for a typical investment, okay? With Naboo Luxury Resort, apartments are starting from $88,000, managed 24/7 by Wyndham, no outgoings, double your investment in 3.5 years or so, and this is the resort. So you tell me, obviously, to my way of thinking, I much prefer to get wealthy fast, okay, not wealthy slow. So based on the projections, Wyndham Hotels has 9,000 of them around the world. So they know their numbers right down to the bottom dollar. If you feel that you would like to get these sorts of returns, be a part owner in this amazing development, if you come and say hello, that'll be my apartment there. I invested my superannuation in that little jacuzzi apartment. And you can then start to build that passive income of your own. It generally is a rough idea. With apartments starting at 88,000, you're probably going to be generating around about anywhere between $1,500, $1,800 a month on that type of investment. So if this sounds interesting to you, if you like the idea of building passive income and you think that this could possibly be something that feels like the type of investment you've been searching for, just look down below. You'll see links down there where you can schedule a time with me. I'm happy to hop onto a Zoom meeting with you, walk you through how the development works, and then you determine whether you feel this could be the right opportunity for you. I do hope to talk to you soon. Until next time, bye for now.